Hi there, my name is Neil Robinson. I'm the sales manager here at Storth Machinery. I wanted to take some time out today to talk to you about the FarmerPlus range of 12 and 10 metre tanker dribble bars. This is a 10 metre and I'll walk and talk you through the machine. So as you can see, everything is fully galvanised and it's pretty typical of what we do. We're dealing with farm slurry or digestate, and we need to have everything as corrosion resistant as possible. So everything that we can do is fully galvanized. The machine's nice and tightly coupled to the tractor. We don't want something that's hanging out the back and causing a lot of tail swing, so we've got it nice and tight to the back of the tractor. And on the 10 and 12, we will go off a chassis mount on the tanker, and we go from a bottom mount and a top mount. What we've tried to do is retain from the 7 the facility to unload the tanker dribble bar as quickly as we can. So you can see at the back, we've got 2 forklift pallet tines here and here. So potentially we can pull a forklift in here, undo a pin, and it hooks off in the same way as you would hook a bucket off a JCB or a Manitou or a Merlot. So dead simple to take on and off. And then we have, from a coupling point of view, we have 1 double acting and 1 single acting spool, and we have then a 3-pin 12-volt plug as well as a lighting plug. So pretty simple in terms of that, all nice and clean, out the way of the muck and the slurry. Double acting controls the macerator, which we'll come to in a minute, and then if we press the button in the cab for the electro-hydraulic control while we're operating the hydraulics, it will then fold and unfold. The single acting obviously is for the gate valve here. LED lights, so we've got the LED lights that are at the correct width and correct height to meet UK road legislation. And we should have a number plate on here, but you can see there's lighting for the number plate as well. So hopefully we've thought of everything from that point of view. The back box here is an option. And I would say probably 75% of people are taking this back box on there, and it gives us the facility to put a splash plate on or load from the back in if we're in awkward type spots for loading. As a standard, we would fill the tanker, just fill the dribble bar from there, so slurry would come from here, and we would have an elephant's trunk that goes into the macerator. Now this tanker is slightly different because it's been the brand new tanker, and you can see the slurries coming in from that top position in, so it frees off an awful lot of here. So this is the NovaCut 40 Plus macerator. This is built in-house, and as you can see, the slurry is coming in here from the tanker, and it's going into what we call this coffin here. So this slots into here, and then the slurry turning around in about between 40 and 60 RPM. And the operator will change the direction. So for one bout you'll go clockwise, for the next bout you'll go anti-clockwise. The slurry is coming into here, travelling outwards, and then it's moving down through slots. And you can see here we've got a Hardox wear plate in the bottom with nice sharp corners. You've got Hardox wear plates here, both of which are 12 millimeters there and there. And then you've also got the chopper kits that are standard. And one looks after the outer ring of holes and the other one looks after inner ring of holes. So if you've got cow hair, you've got silage, you've got nasty stuff in there, these basically look after that and keep the holes really, really clean. So we're coming in on a 4-inch out here, and then if you look here, we've got 42mm holes here that go to 50mm pipe and then out to 63mm on the blue pipe at the bottom that we'll look at. So we're going out all the way, and there is no opportunities for anything to catch on an edge and start to block the pipes. So moving down from the macerator, 40mm outlets there, we're into 51mm pipe here, as we've said. These pipes are all nicely secured, and on this new range we're securing each individual pipe, and you can see there with the holder there and then the cable ties, we're trying to give the pipe as long a lifespan as possible. It's doing a lot of work up and down, up and down, up and down, so we need to try and hold and control the pipe as much as possible. As the slurry is moving along there, it then delivers from that 51mm pipe there into this 63mm pipe. And if you look at it, the spacing on the 10 metre there is 250 mil. On the 12 metre, because we use the same macerator, it moves up to 300 mil. All of the pivot points are bushed and they all have grease nipples, so we're trying to give you something that's going to last long term. And parts are kept on the shelf. This is UK manufactured, everything's done in house, so we have everything on the shelf. You can see the outer ram here that controls this section here, and we're getting a breakback facility through the accumulator there. You can also see here is an electro-hydraulic valve, and that allows us to use the one double acting spool from the tractor to do basically the macerator, and then with a press of an in-cab button on a small simple electronic box, you can fold and unfold. You can see here we've got a nice strong structure, and it's all made from 5mm box, but it's light enough that it's not hugely heavy on the back of the tanker. And we've basically joined the tanker range and the umbilical range together by using this machine now, and then if we use a piggyback system for the umbilical, we can get that robustness with the umbilical system, but with the lightweight in terms of the tanker dribble bar. So it's a diverse machine that can be used on a tanker or an umbilical situation. I think that probably summarises very briefly the machine. Everything is CE marked and UKCA marked. If you want to know any more information, feel free to pick up the phone to myself or one of our sales team. Thanks a lot for your time.